Hi, fire signs. Welcome in and welcome back if you're returning back. My name is Shannon. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, if you were born under a fire sign from the in the heavens, then I am reading for that for your next 24 hours. If you are new, my channel can be very intense. I don't hold back. I don't know how you found this channel, but I'm very serious. I share my own life here because what people have put me through. It's live access to a person's life, and I just ask at the hand of the Most High. I'm a part of a soul group collective, and so whatever I'm going through, there are other people also going through similar things, and so we want to know what's going on with this soul group. If you're a part of my soul group, then welcome. Otherwise, thanks for checking me out. You'll know if you are or not. Let's get started. If you are a hater of any kind, and you just are a troll on this channel, please leave and unsubscribe and get off. Don't want your energy here. It's foul. It's demonic. It's crazy. Okay? Thanks. All right. You have the gentleman here. You have something blue. A square energy is out here connected to something as well. You have the poverty card, and you have the toaster coming out. And then your last card is somebody being guilty for something out here. Okay, well, somebody also in the earth reading was trying to bring a bribe. That's also a temptation card, but it's a guilty card. And there's a professional around you all, or you're a professional, then somebody's going to speak. Your throat chakra's here. Somebody's going to speak. Something about your partner is here, then your work partner is here, then so be it. We got somebody out here who has been biased, and somebody's going to be biased, and somebody's going to seduce something. You're going to fall for just a crumb of bread is what God Almighty says. All right, and so somebody is hunting after somebody's life out here because that rune came out. Okay, and so anyway, whatever's going on, something's like popping up here in the next 24 hours for you all. We have the Knight of Cups. If this is a professional energy, you do have some type of a police officer card that can be here because it can go back to that. And somebody's guilty for something. Then I've seen somebody being charged today, is what God said. There are secrets out here, and you got somebody pouting. This was also in the earth reading. Somebody's ex came out there. Somebody could be pouting because they got rejected, or something's emotional about this person. They've done some stuff that they're guilty because of some rejection of a matter, is what it's showing. Somebody had to be very logical in what they're saying and be calm in something, then so be it. There's the X right there for some of you all that you are dealing with. Real sharp energy with her. If she's in the negative, she's a ditch. In the negative of her energy, she's not a kind person. Somebody is guilty for some stuff out here and what they're doing. It's emotional, it's deceptive, it's been contemplated. If somebody also is trying to tempt somebody, again, here they come for a stupid bribe. God said they would be caught. They have taken people down to poverty out of their nonsense because of possibly some type of I rejected you type of energy, then that is what is out here. So there is a returning, and somebody's husband's out here attached to some stuff going on, or your ex-husband is attached to whatever this is for you. There's some type of a preacher energy that is out here. The word can go like to a flock. This is like heirs to kingdoms. If you're new, I read differently than a lot of people, so you'll learn the cards in a new way here as well. There's a word the other direction goes to spark a quarrel. Okay, well, somebody's done some nonsense out here, and if there's a fool coming back secretly, then they're trying to tempt somebody. There's guilty stuff out here, though, because that's still a guilty card. And obviously there's a quarrel going on, somebody trying to do some nonsense out here. They want to get away with some stuff because there's been secrets, there's been deception, there's been all kinds of stuff. If somebody's guilty, You've got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Somebody really does need to think, and the thinking card was in the Earth reading. Somebody was sitting there contemplating some stuff. It's right here. Some of y'all need to be careful if this is a sexual matter, because the ninth house goes back to somebody's husband or ex-husband or whatever the thing's about. This is the sperm. One of the words goes back to spreading a bed. Now, it's also a seed here, but given that there's temptation out here, I'm taking it for the context of sleeping around with somebody is here. Okay? And there's a word out here that goes to spreading a bed. Okay? And anyway, there's trouble out here around somebody. Or there's been trouble out here. This person's trouble. This person's freaking trouble. Show me the moon. There is a plot. Okay, well, it is being at a crossroad about coming back and doing some stuff, or somebody needs to bend somebody because they are guilty, or somebody plotting how to come back to this affair, or because you rejected me, I'm trying to do something somewhere else because I have apathy and I don't give a rip out here type of energy. Then that's what's showing around you all. It's dumb. We got some people that got real bad psychological problems. This came out crossing, and it came out in the reverse in the Earth reading, which is a seducing energy. Somebody's got temptation around, and you don't want to get in bed with this person. For some of you all, this person's got a disease. It's come out real heavy. Somebody's got knowledge of some stuff. Somebody got eyewitness to some stuff. There's perception. There's intuition around you all attached to some stuff. This is a paradigm shift. It's a shake-up with the Tower when it comes out. Something's being shaken up out here. Show me that Queen of Swords. The King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, well, if this is a wolf in sheep's clothing, and there's a preacher energy because the word goes to sheep, then that can be like a spiritual term for, people in the church. The person is upside down. Queen of Swords energy is having that King of Wands in the reverse. Hot head. I think self-control was there in the Earth reading. It was either in that reading or the general reading for today. This person don't have it. They're inflated in their mind. They won't stay home. If this is the other man, then somebody got somebody around a situation, or this person's ticked. Obviously, there's something going on with somebody's ex out here. This person is a hothead. Okay? This is like traveling or leaving troubled waters behind, or if somebody's guilty and going to be, charged for something, then so be it. That Queen of Swords is showing that King of Wands, real masculine type of energy, but he's in the reverse, and there are secrets out here. And, so this can be the seed, and somebody did plant something, and somebody planted something somewhere as well, deliberately. So we get two energies out here. If something has been around something that was literally planted in the ground, because it came out yesterday in a reading. Somebody knows where somebody planted something in a ground. If you're dealing with somebody who keeps a garden, or they just have maybe a plant or something like that, they could have put something down in some type of dirt as well. Whatever it is, this is reaping and sowing, waiting. This is investments. Somebody wants to do a bribe with you. For a lot of you all, it's coming with the seduction. They're guilty for some stuff out here, though, around it. Trying to get away with some stuff. There's a death issue for some of you all. This can go back to eternity. And so there are consequences to this decision. There are consequences to returning somewhere and to do something nasty and demonic and seducing and being some type of crazy out here. There's jail. The Eight of Swords is incarceration. Somebody will get charged. We want them to come back around because they are guilty for some stuff. Let them come back around anyway. Let them think that they're just, this person's inflated in their mind. I think I can get away with it because I'm full of passion and I can get this thing done. Go ahead. Let them think so, Jehovah. Get them caught up and judged for some nonsense out here. It's disgusting energy. Show me what else you want to bring out here. Jehovah Elohim is going to get the last say, not a preacher if he's in the wrong. If you're a wolf, you don't get the last say of something. I'm sorry. If you're touching heaven, then you're gonna want God to have the last say of something. That's the way it's gonna go down. I don't know. Somebody's been using people. Somebody's literally been using people. There was bribery around the stuff, and you think you're going to come and do some nonsense and think that God's going to go your way? No, he's not. I don't know who people think they are. There it is, circling around to renew something, and there's a destruction with it. And God's going to get the last say in the matter. Not you, not me, God is. If you be on God's side, then it's going to go your way. Because if you be for us, you can be against us. If you're upright preacher, heirs to kingdom, then it's gonna go in the way it should go, and you should rejoice in God's way. Period. Somebody's just out here pouting over some nonsense in their emotion because they're a freaking fool. There's a younger person here involved in some stuff. That's a younger person card. So, you know, you have a king and a queen and then a knight is out here. So whoever's what. A bad thing is going to be made right. And the Most High is going to make sure he gets to say it. The Most High says if we're found in him, we're protected. Thank you, Jehovah. Some of us need to be protected because some of us are dealing with somebody who's literally trying to get away with murder and thievery on projects and stuff. It's absolutely foul. Person's too big for their diaper that they've cracked in, and it needs to be changed because they're full of a rash now. Most I said he goes scatter the proud. So, okay, good. Somebody in the Navy is involved in something. The President of the United States of America is here. Okay, well, I just had the Queen Consort come out. We have Democrat here, energy here. You know, let me just say something. I'm really disappointed in our leadership for what they've done to us collectively. It's very shameful, the things that have taken place for some of our lives, people who are born in the United States of America, and we're supposed to have freedoms and rights, and just outright disgust is taking place. I look at our leadership, and don't get mad, leadership. I have a right to say what I'm saying. Oh my God, I've got how many videos now of just crying out for somebody to help and do the right thing, and calling the FBI, calling the White House, calling the police department, calling the governor, and nobody does anything. It's shameful in my eyes to think about our leadership. I'm disgusted with it. And so when I go off and pop at the mouth about it, I'm ticked for upright righteous purposes. Why it's a righteous indignation. It's a freaking righteous indignation. Some demonic nonsense has gone on around some people's life just because some idiots out here done something. Are you going to do what's right? Do you have fruit on the inside? If you do, let the whole world see that you've got some type of uprightness in you, and be honored for thank you for doing the right thing. That's what we expect for our leadership to do. Thank you for doing the right thing. Otherwise, let the Most High God, literally just unfold somebody's rear end out here and embarrass them, because he will make a spectacle out of his enemies. This is demonic energy that's going on right now, just collectively, for people being thrown out and being seduced and being fools and signing off on people's accounts and doing some nonsense on technology. That's disgust. People know I got a freaking emergency, and you got people up in here doing some nonsense because they're caught up in some stuff. Somebody who smokes a pipe or something about a pipe, energy is here, you interpret it. There is positivity out here, yes, because Jehovah says he's getting the last say in the matter, and we're going to rejoice in what God wants. Those people who love God. Somebody's gaslighted somebody. Look, that's demonic. That is so demonic. Who do people think that they are? You got psychological problems. If you look it up, the definition is a psychological manipulation of a person over an extended period of a time that causes the victim to question reality. Don't happen here. It don't happen with me. Didn't work with me. That's why they ticked, because it didn't work with me. Maybe it didn't work with you either. I got all my faculties in order. My mind is sound. I have God on my mind. It's protected all the time, and you couldn't get it done with me. That's demonic. It's freaking demonic. out of country connections. Like I said, the Queen Consort was there. We had all kinds of BBC stuff come out yesterday. And anyway, it's out here. There she is again. It did find my hands. Queen Consort is out here. She was in the earth reading again. So anyway, it is out here. If these leadership's going to show themselves have any fruit, then we're going to see it, folks. And then we're going to see who doesn't have it. And let the whole world see it. Yehovah, let everybody see it, perceive it. Let them see what's out here going on. So it shall come to pass that in that day, saith Yehovah of hosts, that I will break their yoke from upon you, my people, and will burst the bonds of the strangers, and they shall no more just serve themselves to you. And that's exactly what they're doing out here. People watching my channel, I talk about all the time, they are serving themselves of other people just because they wear a title. Whoever's doing it, we're going to see who's got the fruit and who don't. So a raft energy or a floating platform or a large collection of something or an amount of something is here. Something about forced to do it. Were you forced to do something wicked? You mean you agreed to do something wicked? Yes, you did. You weren't forced to do it. You agreed to it because you have your own free will to choose what you are going to do and what you're not going to do. And if somebody's a maladministration, then you sit in a position to point your finger at it and say, oh my God, you mean you're over the top of us and I'm going to get something done about you. Taking people to poverty. You were forced to take somebody to poverty? You're forced to sign off on people's accounts? You were forced to kill somebody? No, you weren't. You did it of your own freaking free will. Dumb. We have the sun, and the Most High said the sun was shining on this, and that's government stuff. There is going to be a victory because God Almighty is going to make sure that He gets the last say in a matter. We're going to see who's who in this matter. We're gonna see who's who. We're gonna see who's gonna give back what belongs to the people that it belongs to. We're gonna see if I'm gonna have some groceries or some shelter and get my vehicle fixed for what somebody's doing out here. We're gonna see, because we know that I'm in the United States of America, so we got the president over me, and whoever is connected with the United States, I guess Britain still is. We're gonna see in the next 24 hours who's got some fruit and who doesn't, and let the world shun the ones that don't. Whoever's behind the nonsense, let them be shunned. I don't care if they're your kid. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're your freaking ex. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're a wolf in sheep's. I don't care who they are. Most High's going to get His last say for the people of God. And you're going to get your freaking hands off the things that don't belong to you people. And may you be blessed for those of you who do the right thing.